Greetings gamers, I'm LotusCrane, and today I'm reviewing Sunrider Liberation Day, a hybrid visual novel and tactics style game developed by Love and Space and published by Sekai Project. It's $25 in the Steam store, and you can buy the collection for $32, which includes this game, plus the spin-off dating sim Sunrider Academy, which is normally $10, and the theme song album, which is normally $5. So you would save $8 or 20%. This game has no Metacritic score, which is kind of typical for quite a few of the games I review. And if you're wondering, my face is covering up like the save load options tab, so after some experimentation I decided that was the least important part of the game for you to see. So you've noticed there is full voice acting, even though that localization or that translation wasn't quite on the mark. I'm going to kind of skip past some of it. Not that the voice acting isn't decent. Actually, let me adjust the volume. Not that the voice acting isn't pretty decent, but I don't want to talk over them, and I have to kind of hurry on through this video so that I can get it to under the half-hour mark. This is actually my third attempt recording the video, and it keeps running like 35, 37 minutes, and even though some genres of games are certainly more difficult to record in under half an hour than others, like if it's a puzzle game or shmup, I can usually get it down to like 15-20 minutes. But like some RPG and strategy or tactics games, I mean, especially strategy games, those can run in like 30-40 minutes, and there's not much I can do about it, or else I won't be showing you the full experience. But yeah, just think of me as making sure you don't see too many spoilers that would ruin the experience for yourself. Oh, incidentally, Liberation Day is part 2 in what will at least be a trilogy. Maybe a tetralogy if they decide to make a part 4. Part 1, Mass of Arcadius, is free on Steam. So my recommendation is go play that, it's free. And if you enjoy it, then you can safely invest in Liberation Day, because Liberation Day is all around slightly better than Mass of Arcadius. Like, for example, they added more voice acting. Mass of Arcadius did not have voice acting for the main story, it only had some battle quotes that were voiced. So you're thinking, bunch of girls, bunch of robots, tactics. Is this anything like Front Mission or Sakura Taisen from the good old console days? Not as in-depth as either of them. Unlike Front Mission, you can't actually swap out entire parts or weapons. I mean, you can upgrade like certain statistics, so evasion or dodge rate, energy reactor, which gives you the points to make additional moves per turn. And a store where you can hire mercenaries that are kind of embarrassingly underpowered compared to your main units. And like I said, it's a visual novel hybrid, not a dating sim, so the story, for the sake of having the plot be like cohesive enough where they can go to a part 3 without it becoming really confusing because of like possible multiple love interests, the main scenario does railroad you towards one particular pairing.
What do you mean, Captain?
Which, if you pay really close attention to this video, you can probably figure out who it's supposed to be through some of the cutscenes. Let me see. Actually, I'll put the stealth melee there. Put artillery in the middle.
Make it quick.
Reporting for duty.
Seraphim here. Anything for you, Captain.
New support and light support.
You're watching over me, Captain?
Which is how long the stage is, even if you manage to defeat all the enemies before then.
I'm here.
Alright, start by self-buffing. It's kind of funny how the sniper actually does more damage than the heavy artillery unit. But I guess that's like a game balancing, because the sniper is also way more fragile than the artillery unit.
Executing. Target successful. Oh, command me, Captain.
the two support units can find their own, but they're almost always better buffing everyone else on the team.
Administrating spin runs.
So that's an attack buff,
Just the thing for
Thanks for
Do
the
you need
assist.
something
Now
still?
it's
and this
mine.
is an accuracy buff.
Do this together. Don't worry.
My systems have been enhanced. Don't give up. Now it's my
Guys,
turn.
we're almost there.
Now let's go get her.
Activate stealth,
Phoenix
so
reporting.
as to not provoke attacks of opportunity.
I'll get there before anyone else. Prepare yourself. And that's one touch, one hit. I'll get there before anyone else. Metal close combat, and that's how it's done. I'll cut you down, and that's how it's done. I'll see you in hell. Holding position, sir. Missing bombardment. Ping confirmed. Missing bombardment. Ping confirmed. Engaging hostile. Attack successful. Engaging hostile. Do you still refuse to negotiate?
Let's see, that's not a guaranteed hit, only 87%. Alright, good, it hit.
Eliminated.
Yes, Captain.
Ready to roll. Forward and onward. Time to reduce to size.
So since that all-runner unit doesn't actually have stealth mode, she will provoke attacks of opportunity moving through adjacent spaces. But that's okay. She's got a decent mix of both evasion and armor.
I did it! Victory! Have a taste of this!
Reporting for duty. Yes, sir.
All for one and one for all.
Weapons free.
Time to do this. I'm not doing this because I like it.
So you're wondering, why did that do so little damage?
That's gotta hurt.
So heavier mechs and ships, they tend to have decently high armor values, but they get ablated over time, so the general strategy is attack enemies first using high damage single shots to try and strip off as much armor as possible, and then things like pulse fire or machine guns will actually do closer to their full damage value.
Can't catch me. Dodge that one. Scratched up my Phoenix. Hey! Can't catch me.
Reroute emergency power.
Can't catch me.
Oh, so sometimes when I ask, what's the difference between a tactics game and a strategy game? And it has to do with usually scale and complexity. So strategy games include things like StarCraft or what's the not Warhammer? Wow, I cannot remember the name of the game. All right, I actually have to. I hope this doesn't break my video. I need to tap out for a moment and look at my Steam library. How am I forgetting the name of a game? This is really embarrassing. Not Call of Duty. Company of Heroes. Right. That's what I was thinking of. Company of Heroes. In my head I was thinking Call of Duty. No, that's not. That can't possibly be right. So StarCraft. Company of Heroes.
Phoenix, waiting orders. Orders, sir?
Yes, Captain. Mission. Target successful. Providence awaits.
Command and Conquer. So usually those games involve producing some kind of economic and or technology engine within a stage or map or battle. And producing or recruiting more units over the course of the battle. And so you don't really pay that much attention to individual units. They're not really characters. I mean, some strategy games have like heroes or champions within the battle. Like, for example, Warhammer 40k. Their strategy games usually involve having hero or champion units.
Charging arrows. Target successful.
But in tactical styles games, you don't normally research technology or build additional units in the middle of a battle, and each unit you control on the battlefield is usually a unique character or vehicle.
What do you need?
So it's a little more story driven.
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain. Activating float. Afterburners activated. Let's go. Commencing close quarters combat. I'll see you in hell. Commencing close quarters combat. Regret crossing my path. Turning around. Commencing close quarters combat. Alternating. Round two. Accelerating. I'll cut you down. That's how it's done. What? I'm not doing this because I like you. Phoenix reporting.
Alliance cruiser here. Yes, sir.
I'm here.
Oh, command me, Captain. Reading life signs.
I
I'll
don't
take care
need.
of you.
All hands, brace for combat.
Onward to victory!
Speeding up. Whoosh!
Captain? Powering friendly systems.
All hands, brace for combat.
Oh, here I go.
Let's fight together.
All hands, brace for combat.
Seraphim here.
Lieutenant Kriska Stairs reporting, sir.
Oh, you may have already noticed.
Solar Alliance, do you
The,
still refuse
the
to
mecha designs in
negotiate?
this game remind me
Firing cannon.
a little bit of Majestic Prince and a little bit of Kurogan no line barrels. More so than like Gundam or Front Mission or Armored Core. Certainly not like Evangelion. I mean, Evangelion designs are more organic, if anything.
Engaging hostile. Attack successful. Engaging hostile. Attack successful. I'll show you the might of the Solar Alliance. Do you still refuse to negotiate?
Today's my lucky day.
Seraphim here.
Captain?
What do you need, Captain? Have a taste of this.
Yeah, these ships, they've been sort of used not just in health points, but
Wherever that came from.
also in armor in the single digits that now
And just
even
this for this.
assault rifle fire will do almost maximum damage anyway.
Give us help, Captain. I did it. Aha! Have a taste of this.
The fact that units have an armor value that can be ablated over time
Sunrider. Sento junbi
makes me
kanyo.
wonder if the development team, Love in Space, if any of them played
Victory!
the old pencil and paper tabletop RPG Mechton or Mechton Zeta, as the second edition was called.
All for fun and Captain for all.
You better keep your eyes on me.
I'll
Our coordinated defenses are working.
Administrative
Thanks for the
Captain.
assist.
Let's
Do
go
you
get
need
him.
something
Time to do
spoon,
this
Captain?
the
I'm
old-fashioned
here for
way.
backup.
Our systems
I'll
have been enhanced, Captain.
Thanks for the assist.
Score one for the good guys.
I'm here for backup.
Observing the enemy.
Have a
Speeding
taste
up.
of this.
Sir! Hitting thrusters. Understood,
All for
sir!
one and one for all. Did you see that, Captain? I got one. Thanks for the assist. Now it's my turn.
What? I'm not doing this because I like you. Afterburners activated. Let's go. Switching to assassination mode.
Okay.
Captain. Your will is my desire. Unleash it. Target successful. Marking loose target. Target successful. Neutralized.
I'm a little overfarmed, as usual, for the games I play too much of, so...
Fire savior! Confirmed hit! Initiating shock and awe. We have struck the enemy. Fire saviors! The enemy has taken damage. Target eliminated.
Yes.
All cannons fire! Sir! On
What do you
target.
need, Captain?
Order me, Captain.
The enemy is sinking, Captain.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your
Don't need.
pain?
I hope you know what you're doing, Captain.
Reporting for duty.
Anything for you, Captain. On a scale of 1 to 10,
All hands.
how would you
Brace
rate
for
your pain?
combat.
Ready to roll.
Phoenix reporting.
The Sunrider awaits orders.
How can I help? Powering friendly systems.
Thanks for the assist. Now let's go get him.
I'm here for backup.
Thanks for the assist.
Nothing
Now
will
it's my
stop
turn.
us.
All hands. Brace for combat.
Alright, I'm gonna skip through a bit of this. And yes, I admit, those pilot suits are really tight, maybe even unnecessarily so, despite the genre.
The Sunrider awaits orders.
Alright, so as we've destroyed each unit, we've gotten some command points, and used those for these special ship abilities.
Prepare to fire the Vanguard cannon.
Prepare for some hilariously bad voice acting. And when I say hilariously bad, Ava's fine, but I don't think they even used an actual professional voice actor for Kato Shield's like one line. He's a side protagonist for this entire game, but he says Ute or fire for the Vanguard cannon, and I honestly think the recording engineer was asked to say that one line because they didn't feel like getting another voice actor just to be Kato for one line. I mean, that's my
What?
theory.
I'm not doing this because I like you. Activating cloak. Turning around. Prepare yourself. Easy that. Right crossing my path. Turning around. Prepare yourself. I'll get there before anyone else. One cut, one kill. All too easy.
On target. All targets fire. Confirmed hit.
Sir,
Enemy destroyed.
fire and cannon. Weaponized diplomacy was successful. One, that was not enough. Bolstering the might of the alliance. Weaponized diplomacy was successful. Enemy eliminated.
Blackjack, good to go. Go, go, go! Put the pedal to the metal. Nothing's gonna stand in my way.
Alright, I think that's everything.
Justice served. Haha, that's one down. Showtime, let's go!
Oh yeah.
Fully armed and ready.
For NPC allies, this cannon's actually pretty powerful. It's just the accuracy is terrible though. So sometimes you want to do a quick save and reload
Haha, that's
until you
one
actually hit.
down.
Naja!
But there's no enemies left, so
You're watching me, Captain.
more of that money intel for buying items and doing upgrades.
先ほどのミスは本当にごめんなさい。修理作業がまだ完成してないせいか、弾頭起動シー
Yeah, I don't know that I necessarily buy the pseudoscience explanations for why the missiles weren't working in the Iron Storm. I mean, you can't really do that as a software patch. I mean, you would have to add physical shielding like lead or boron or something to the electronics module. But, I mean, it's okay. Anime or video game logic, right? Look at Claude's eyes. I mean, a little lazy, but I guess that's effective. But yeah, like I said, this is a visual novel game, so they're gonna, you can probably already guess, they're gonna push you towards Chigara there, but you can get the side game, Sunrider Academy, which is just purely a dating sim, or after you beat the game once, which will take you, depending, 20 to 30 hours, they do unlock Return Mode, which is a choose-your-adventure. I'm not gonna say side story, because it takes place in like an alternative set of events towards like the last part of the game, where you can wind up with some other character as your primary companion over the events that you select. There's no text-style combat, it's just a choose-your-own-adventure, like, do I go down this hallway, do I talk to this person, situation. And it's surprisingly tense. It really had me on the edge of my seat, because it gets kind of scary, almost like a horror game level scary, depending on what path you take. But yeah, overall I'm going to say LotusCrane approved. I mean, this is like Crush a few months ago, not my finest hour. This isn't, I mean, it's a harem situation. This game is rated M for mature, I think. And if you follow the instructions on the Steam forums or publisher's website, you can go to like uncensored mode. So, you know, not really family or kid friendly. But still, I mean, pretty good. Arguably slightly queer positive because there's an implied subtext between Ikari and Kriska here during certain cutscenes in the game, so it has that going for it. But yeah, I did laugh and cry. I kind of wanted to commit genocide for the sake of someone at one point, so I totally had my Anakin Skywalker thing going on there for a moment. Yeah, for all the flaws and foibles of this game and this genre in general, I still have to say, LotusCrane approved. If you like this video, please remember to subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. I'm LotusCrane, signing off.